Well,
just arrived as a 17-year-old with a self-inflicted gunshot wound through and through by temporal.
By temporal. People rolled him, and we're sure it's isolated.
Not yet. We can have that.
Okay.
That sounds like
Family status on this one?
mother is here.
Here.
So I've not seen her yet, but she is in the building.
Has somebody talked to neurosurgery or gotten in touch with them?
We have not.
Oh, he is? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Nurse Hannah, line 74. Nurse Hannah, line 74.
Harborview is a place where we really see the challenges in people's lives made manifest, and made manifest in concentrated form. And today is one of those days.
Besides the leg.
And sadly, I think that COVID has really sped that up. All right, whenever you guys are ready, I'm ready.
Ready?
No palpitations or anything like that at all. But all right, mix. Okay, all right.
Is everyone good to go?
I remember getting a text from a coworker saying the whole floor is going to be COVID. My heart just kind of stopped. I didn't know what to think in that moment because I was just a few months off orientation. I remember texting my mom and I was like, my whole floor is gonna be COVID, like I don't know what to think. And she asked me like, do you wanna quit? And I was like, no, that's not what I wanna do, but I also don't know how I feel right now. You're scared, but also like your patients are scared, and it's okay to be honest about that, especially not being able to see their family and friends. They're confined to this space. When you're ready, you can take this one and I'll help you order.
I just took it a while ago.
Okay, then what's good?
Good big dinner.
You want a good big dinner?
I never eat all my
Connecting with them, talking with them, looking at a person for the person that they are, not just a person with a disease or an illness or COVID. Like, you gotta look at the whole person. Okay, all right. All right, let me see. Just maybe check in with Chica and Allie, who are in the other ones, and I'll do Kelly. There's days where I'm like, oh my God, this is really stressful. Am I doing this right? And then there's days where you're like, okay, I'm on it. Like, let's go. Like, I'm ready to start this day. But sometimes things can hit the fan quickly. What do you need? Oh, you're okay. It's okay.
Oh, you want another one under?
You want your head up?
Head up.
No. It's okay. Finding your peaceful moments with no alarms going off to reprocess and regroup is super important. Okay, I'm gonna just pop on a light. Where is your? You got it, actually, thank you. You're gonna pop on a light.
Yep.
How's your pain doing since that medicine?
I'm probably at a 6 right now.
Okay. Maximum allowed.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, obviously, I just came out of surgery. I'm still numbed up pretty good, but it just feels real.
Yeah. Have you been hitting your PCA button?
Yeah, I just hit it.
Okay, good. I'm gonna order you more ketamine. You go into nursing thinking like, I'm gonna change the world. I remember this one patient, I was trying to do basic diabetes teaching, and he was crying and overwhelmed because he just learned he had a day to find $100 or he's gonna lose his house. And I was sitting there, and this was like weeks in, being like, this is not important. I'm doing nothing. Like, I can't fix his life, but through time, I've learned I can do this job to the best of my ability, and that's where other people come in, social work, other factors are policies, our state governor, everyone has to come around just like a church. The hospital is another church, like you all have to play a different role to care for this patient. And that is how I've kind of come to terms with how I can't change this person's whole life. I can do one little part as well as I can.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
I've never been to Alaska, but it's on my list. It really is. Okay. You warm enough? Okay. I'll check on you in a bit. Your smile is my favorite.
That's what keeps me going at work. Is knowing that God has made every person on this floor. I don't know why they're here, but they deserve the best care. And that's the mission of Harborview. Trauma-informed care is like just constant grace. Leaving after a really hard day, I sometimes will go to Dick's and I sit in my car and just be still and quiet. It's a way for me to feel invisible after I've felt in the spotlight all day. And a lot of the time when you talk about your day, people don't know what to say, and it's an immediate social shutdown. So you kind of have to learn how to process it on your own, because no one knows what to do with it.
I took a break from social media just because the things that people see on a normal basis isn't what people at the hospital see. That can be really hard. It makes you just take a deep breath because you just feel for the people that you're with and that they're sick, they can't see their family members, they don't know what's going on. There's people who, pass away. It is hard. I call my family every day, but sometimes you just want to be able to hug them and I feel like, your patients are going through way more. They're sick, they're with something that we're still learning about, and that would be hard being in a room and not being able to hug your family.
I've listened to a lot of people go through a hard time and they're having a hard time or COVID is hard for them. And I just stay quiet because everyone's heart is different. But right now, nursing is very hard. You can't really convey what you see every day. There's no way to. And I really wish I was in a lot of my friends' positions right now. Even though in the end I know I wouldn't want that. But I just hope people can maybe lift us up after all this when they've been lifted up. Everyone has to heal, but I think it's been, quite a journey.
Sedation at this point. Neuro exam, no corneal reflexes, no gag, and he's kind of decorticate posturing and without any kind of response to painful stimuli.
Tee him up and close up his wounds upstairs.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate you doing that. Even though you can't understand things right now, and you won't understand things right now, there's a promise attached to that transformation can come through this. Even this, which is so deeply tragic right now. It is important when the time is right to cry with the mom of this son who just took his life, because it's unbelievable tragedy. Life can change on a dime, and that is our life. That is the reality of life, and that is okay also. I am actually thankful for it because there's a certain amount of grace and acceptance and even love and appreciation that comes out of that.
appreciate it. Can't wait to see you soon, and yeah, I'll text you and maybe we can go for a walk.
Yes. Love you, Rock.
Love you, Han.
See you later.
Bye. I look back now and there's days where I'm like, wow, I feel so different than how I felt 8 months ago. Right now I'm like working on being in the present and enjoying the moment. You know, having peace in your own moment is really important because the way you feel before you come to work and what you bring into the room is the energy you're passing on to your patients.
I don't think anyone can prepare you for this job and then you throw on a pandemic. But I still can't imagine doing anything else.